All right, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you guys. First week of December, because I do feel like your energy is a little like not shot. I just feel you guys are close to sorry, I just wanted to do that. I feel like you guys are close to making some changes in your life, which have been very uncomfortable for you to do. Some transitioning, some choices that you recently made. But let's see, because this is the vibe and energy I'm getting, especially after that eclipse that we had. So, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, tell me what's going on here with Taurus. What's their situation? Honestly, I'll just be honest with you. I didn't know if you were to think I was crazy, but I literally just, for some weird reason, had a bag of salt near me. And I just put a little bit here on the altar because I just felt like you guys are being energetically attacked, which is weird. I don't know if you got jelly people on you, spiteful people around you. I just feel like that energy is around you, strangely enough. But let's see what's going on. What's the situation for Taurus, please? What's the situation for Taurus, please? Five of Swords in reverse and the moon. Well, there's the secrets. Somebody's holding back. What's coming towards my Taurus clan? And salt, like crystals, are minerals. So they do protect us in a strange way from like negative energy and blocking it out. What is this unrequited love or this runner chaser dynamic? What else is coming towards them, please? I don't know if this is you or the person that you're dealing with here, but somebody is just acting like the person that they're dealing with is... Oh, that's you. You're rejecting somebody here. You don't feel all the feels for this person. Let's see. What don't they see coming? What's the surprise for Taurus? That's why I was feeling negative attacks coming your way. You might not even realize it. So I could be reading for a whole new gang of Taurus. We'll see in a moment. Death right in the middle of your reading. That's why I'm feeling like there's a big transition happening for you guys. But I also feel like you're nearing the end of this. I feel like coming into 2023, everything's going to change for you drastically, especially in your love lives. Can I have one more for what they don't see coming with death? Like what death to what? Or is this a transition, Spirit? What is this? Outcome, please. This is the outcome, please, for the week. What is the advice, Spirit? Wow, I don't know what's happening to you, Taurus, right now, but some of you guys are really, you're just... I see the Three of Swords as your outcome, which is profound pain, like something painful. I'm not sure if this is you or the other person. And the reason I say I'm not sure is because there's a rejection here with this King of Cups. And 9 times out of 10, when I see a king in reverse, because that's the incoming energy, it's because you put this person in that place. So it could be this person that's suffering this loss or this ending, or it's you. But let me see what the advice is. Oh. Now I understand. What else is the advice? I think you give somebody here a chance, possibly for some of you, and you realize that you just didn't like that person. Look at the sun coming out. It was so dark and nasty before. Now the sun is breaking through. I love it. Look at this. The Emperor and the King of Swords in your advice position. And you're dealing with multiple energies, but somebody you just got rid of. So it's like you're kind of breaking it down for yourselves. Damn, look at you. This is the Mistress card. This is the third party person. The Mr. the Mrs. You are the third party here in this card. Can I have one more for advice, please? And then I'll know that the last card at the bottom of the deck is the situation of the week and the recent history is at the back of the deck, Spirit. So let me have one more for advice, please. Just to break up the court cards. So funny. I just, same exact cards for Aries in the Aries reading. Let's just put it there. So Hierophant is talking about a marriage or a commitment or somebody that you're courting or dating is at the bottom of the deck. Overall message of the week. You walked away from somebody or something that was resisting you because you were just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Yeah. You had a fresh new start in love. Anyway. You had a tower moment. Something blew up and it was just like done. It could have been with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a fire sign. You slowly and methodically started going towards a new direction. You were trying to manifest something here in your life. You were hopeful and positive in regards to what I guess your future would have looked like after that went poof. So a fresh new start in love came again. I don't know if it's with that person that you ended things or that you had a big fight with or someone else. But you were met with resistance. And so you walked away. And you went towards love. Or someone that you thought would love you. All right. You went back to either some of you in your marriage. Others of you went back to courting and dating somebody. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Because in your situation, some secrets are being held. Somebody is holding back information. And then the Five of Swords in reverse. Someone's keeping a secret here that they're on the down low, like trying to resolve something with someone. So I don't know if this is the third party person and you're trying to resolve your shit on the down low, or you're holding back from sharing a secret here because you don't want to fight with somebody. I don't know. We'll see when I clarify this in a minute. Now, as far as what's coming towards you is the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is somebody who maybe is not emotionally available for you, or you have rejected them. Okay? This is somebody you were texting. But I got to tell you, it looks like the reason why this isn't going forward or it's not working out with this person is because there's unrequited love. Only one of you feels the same way about the other person. That's why there's only basic texting going on, because somebody here is too focused on what they lost or what they really want, what they really, really want, which is you, basically. Someone's offering you love and you're like, I don't really care. So you're turning this person down. And you're just like only texting. So you're like, whatever. Others of you, in a general term, nothing's working out with this person because it's a runner chaser dynamic. Only one of you feels this way. Let's continue. We're going to clarify all of this, Taurus. What you don't see coming in the land of surprise is dun dun dun. Somebody invites you somewhere. Somebody asks you out. Somebody comes forward with feelings, emotions. But there is an ending of, this is a Cancer energy here, by the way, Cancer, Scorpio. But something here transforms, something here changes, something else ends. So I almost feel like for you, Taurus, something does end. And you're like, I'm just going to move ahead in my life. I'm going to charge forward, regardless of the positive and the negative. I don't really give a shit what's going on. I need to transition and transform my life from what this stagnation was. Okay, I finally have made a decision. I'm starting to move on. I already made that difficult choice, or the choice was taken from you, whatever. You're trying to transition from it. You're trying to let it go, move on with your life. But then this comes along, some kind of invite. some kind of invitation to speak in regards to your emotions. We will clarify and we will see. Now, in your advice position, we have the Emperor and the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the initial feeling I got when I saw that card pop out was the reason you might be rejecting one person is because you know your feelings and your emotions are with another. And I also have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Somebody in an authoritative position. If this is only one person, it's somebody very cerebral, smart, authoritative. Or others of you, it's just two people. But the other cards that came out, why I feel like it might be two people is because Spirit's like saying, you really need to review your options. Not every bauble is made out of gold. Some of these baubles have garbage in it. You know, you need to figure out the one that's ideal for you. Because look at her. She's trying to pick out the heart while everything else could be trash. So there you are, having your eyes peeled, trying to figure it all out, maybe through doing some investigating. I don't know what, but here you are regretting something from your recent past. Spirit's like, forget the past. The past is the past. Whether you want that person from your past in your life or, you know, you take the lessons, trust me, if it's meant to be, it will not pass you by, Taurus. If you're meant to be with someone, truly, Spirit will find a way to bring them back to you. Otherwise, you're like, you need to look at your blessings. And, you know, apparently there's a party waiting for her behind her to greet her with a whole bunch of other abundance, other people. But she's too focused on the cups that dropped out, looking at her options. So in your advice position, Spirit's like, really, you need to look at this and look and see who's going to give you the things that you truly need in this lifetime. Your outcome is the Three of Swords and the Fool and the Two of Swords. Okay, so I get the Three of Swords. For most of you, the Three of Swords is you're heartbroken because, yeah, this is going to be difficult to explain, but I'm going to try to explain it. There's two camps of Taurus this Three of Swords is referring to. The first camp of Taurus, the one that's hard for me to explain, why you feel this profound pain. A lot of you feel like you're in this place where you're torn. If you make the wrong decision, you're going to be stuck. And you just feel like it's always going to be like this because in your recent history, your recent past taught you it was nothing but chaos for you. And you don't want that. You know, it's like some signs thrive off of that. You do not. You thrive off of stability. Yes, you want passion. Yes, you want love, but you want it to stabilize. So you're taking a leap of faith with the Fool over there and the Two of Swords. You're torn. And you're so sick of being torn. You're so sick of not being able to make a choice. And so sick of not being able to make a decision in general for you. It's breaking your heart. And it's breaking your heart that you have to get rid of someone and go forward with someone else. So I can't exactly explain the feeling where it's not singular upon just a person like yourself, like your heart is breaking because someone broke it. It's like it's you. Your heart is breaking because you are struggling deeply inside of yourselves, trying to make this decision. And you're like, why do I have to be in this position in the first place? And it's making you sad. It's heartbreaking. But you're doing it anyway. You're taking a leap of faith. You're taking a risk because you almost feel forced to. So the second group of Taurus camp that this is even though you're heartbroken over a choice and a decision that you're torn over, you're still taking a risk. You're still taking a leap of faith. But we're going to go ahead and start clarifying all these bad boys. And let's see what's going on. All right, universe, angel, spirit guides. What is the moon? And the Five of Swords in reverse. Oh my God, I love how the sun came out for you guys. It's so symbolic. You know, with every moon setting, the sun does come up. Might not feel like it right now, but it will. What is the moon and the Five of Swords in reverse? Someone here is secretly waiting to speak with you in regards to, they want to talk to you and they don't want to fight with you anymore. They secretly are hoping that you come towards them again so you could talk without fighting or arguing. The sun is at the bottom of the deck. Leo, Virgo energy I'm seeing here. Ace of Wands, passion and new beginning. Let me get one more, Spirit. Why the Five of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you had an ending here with somebody in the recent past. And they're reflecting on that ending. They don't want the ending to be an ending. They don't want it to end, apparently. Or they're opening that chapter that did end. All right? And they're secretly not telling you this, hopeful and hoping you're going to come back so you could talk without killing each other. Maybe because of closure, maybe to resolve your problems. I don't know what. But the world is here. This is closing loose ends. Look at this King of Swords in reverse. There he is. And there he is. And this is a rejected King of Swords. So let's put him upright and see if he pops out again. Now, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides. Yeah, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody was not making that invitation. Somebody here was not emotionally forthcoming towards you, Taurus. It made you feel choiceless. Made you feel like you needed to move on anyway. And a lot of you went back to some old commitment or your marriage or whatever. Or others of you, you're trying to court somebody here and structure it. Let's see what the Page of Cups is, the Three of Cups, and the King of Cups in reverse. Clarify, please. Somebody here took a leap of faith or a risk towards you. Maybe you took towards someone else. But it was unrequited love. And the Five of Wands in reverse, here's the Fool upright. Somebody took a risk. Somebody took a leap of faith. It could have been you or the other person, but one of you was not feeling the same as the other. The Five of Wands in reverse talks about just not fighting for it, just not challenged, just not getting past the blocks, not getting past the obstacles. And honestly, sometimes when I see the Empress, I find her to be, I must be the only tarot reader on the planet who reads her like this, but I find her to be lonely. I really do. She's at the top of her game. Kings and queens report to the Empress, which is the Taurus energy, because you guys bring things into this world. You're practical. But you also create legacies. And with that said, it gets lonely up there. Unless you have an emperor to meet you at your energy level or where you reside. So the Empress, she knows her worth, she knows her value. And because she does, that's why she's lonely sometimes. Because not a lot of people match her. And that's you right now. And this is why I'm seeing some sort of unrequited love or some runner-chaser dynamic. It looks like a back and forth here with someone. Yeah. It's like this person revealed how they felt, or you revealed how you felt, and it just maybe didn't work that way. It didn't work out that way. Somebody took a risk, and let's see how this continues. And the reason this here, it's happening, is because either you or the other person, or even the both of you, are already dealing with past experiences, exes. And that is the blockage here. That's what the Five of Wands in reverse is telling me, Taurus. That this is the obstacles that somebody here can't get past. It's not forever. It's just the current deterrent right now for you. What is the Page of Cups, the Chariot, and Death? The Knight of Cups, sorry. Some of you could be dealing with somebody younger or somebody a little bit immature with this Page of Wands in reverse, but this is just like a lack of challenge. This is like a lack of like passion. This is lack of like even curiosity or knowing. You're just too stuck right now, Taurus. Right now, because you're look at you. You're wounded a little bit. And you're guarded. I really don't even know how else to say this. Can I have one more for the death? Clarify death specifically. Someone's asking you out and you're just like... Death is clarified by strength. You're using all your strength and your might to change. Bring the changes in your life to transition. This could also talk about you resisting or holding back from the change that is occurring in your life. Some of you could be like forcing yourselves to do like a timeout so you can make wise decisions. What is the Chariot? Oh, come on. Does every card have to fall on the floor? And it's the same card, by the way. Eight of Swords. Feeling stuck. I almost feel like there's somebody in your head. There's somebody in your head and you're stuck with that person in your head. Tell me more about the Page of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. I want to know a little bit more. Deep dive there, Spirit. Go. Okay, now I'm seeing multiple fives. And that's what I felt before your reading even dropped. Like you're going through this transitional change stage and it's hard, it's difficult, it's overwhelming. It sucks right now, but trust me, things will get a lot better in 2023. Five of Swords. Five of Swords talks about cutting your losses. Talks about something bittersweet. Sure, you lost a lover, but you're still married, or you're still in your marriage, something like that. It's like you lost something, but you still have something else. This is something that I think you're going to discuss here with somebody. Yeah, because somebody here is looking at their blessings. If this is a single Taurus and you've got nobody, you're currently stuck from moving forward in your life and meeting new people because there's somebody in your head possibly and it's challenging you. And if you need some sort of closure or something like that, I think Spirit is definitely encouraging you to do so. Let's see what your advice is saying over here. I just wish there was something more positive for me to say here, but I think it's an important reading because it's not only A, a part of you, it's also B, something that you're dealing with and working through. And C, if you know what you're dealing with and what you're working through, it'll help relieve other stresses and anxieties. It'll help you come to terms with something, or it will help you determine or make decisions on something. Because you've been plagued most of the year with choices. You were flip-flopping between partners. And now the shuffle has happened. It's like all the cards, flew up in the sky. And now each card is landing. And this is determining like your life. But you've got to go with the flow. You've got to go with the changes. And you're struggling to do that, which I see here. But you are getting there. And I think that's what that Three of Swords is. It's like the final dagger for you. You're like, I'm just don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't. But let's see what your advice is saying. Because even though you might have choices, which you do, clearly, you're just over here tired of being in this position. I can't say you're tired of being in this position because I don't see like the Nine of Wands or the Ten of Wands. I just see you like constantly putting up this like strong front. And I'm like, where the fuck is Taurus getting all this endurance? Because you are. Strength. So your advice is Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Stop putting effort in something that just stopped working. There's your advice. So easy. Spirit's like, you see this? The bus of your life stopped working somewhere. Okay? That's also where you're going to stop putting effort in. One of these people, one of these relationships, if they're not putting work and effort towards you, you are not meant to put work and effort into them. Bye-bye now. It's been nice knowing you. Thank you for the lessons. I got my blessings. Time to go. I just got done telling Aries people, you can't fix a person or make them see the light. You fix those wings, they're going to fly. And then they're going to shit all over you. No, no shitting birds. You're an empress. Remember that. So, there's your advice. Your advice is to stop putting work and effort in a situation that's not putting work and effort into you. The Chariot in reverse. Something that stopped moving, something that stopped working, stop putting effort into it. It's an old beat up car. It can't run barely on diesel. Why do you keep putting fuel in there? It's done. Three of Swords, the Fool. Please, by all means, please leave your comments down below. I'm not one to like hear your comments and they're totally negative. And I don't think you're trolling me. I just like the feedback because I read everyone's comments. See, here's the thing. There it is. And I'm like I said, I'm not really a sugarcoater, but this Four of Pentacles, you got a death grip on something that you're not letting go of. You're holding on too tight. And if you're holding on too tight, you cannot breathe life into yourself. Okay? And this is with the Three of Swords. This is why you're feeling the pain, because you're holding on to something that died or stopped working. But the good news is you got the Fool, which means you're still moving forward. Because there it is again, the Three of Swords with the Three of Swords. Alright, let me just plug in my battery before I lose you guys. There we go. Now, can I have one more, Spirit? Like, what's the Fool? Clarify the Fool for me for Taurus. The Emperor. Okay, so for a lot of you, that is an Aries, okay? Because the Fool is an Aries and the Emperor is an Aries. So, I mean, I can't not say that zodiac sign. It's so clear. You're taking a leap of faith towards this Emperor, somebody that you've been dealing with. And at the end of the day, you know how I was telling you, you're the Empress. And then here's the Emperor. The Emperor and the Empresses are royal. They're a power couple because they stand at the top of the hill. And not too many people can reach them. But they are the only people who understand you. And you understand them. Because they're lonely at the top. So here you are potentially going towards somebody that you know that you could be a powerful couple together. You're texting. I don't know if there's an age gap here or why the immature situation, but here you are. Marriage, the Hierophant, having a second chance, taking a leap of faith, and being successful at it. Interesting. So a second stab at this. Commitment or marriage that you have with somebody. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Archangel Michael, Samuel, Raphael, what do you see that Taurus doesn't see? For the first week of December, please. I speak no lies. Unrequited love. That's what I was telling you about somebody here in particular that you're just like not interested. Or maybe it's vice versa, but the point of the story is there's unrequited love here. There's a runner-chaser dynamic. Someone's interested and the other person really isn't. Or there's a runner-chaser situation. And playfulness. So some of you who are trying to recapture an old fling, an old flame, an old relationship, an old courtship, the way to resolve that is through playfulness. Like, get your flirt back on and get, like, flirty. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. It's Black Friday, guys, so just letting you know, outside is crazy. Everyone's, like, hooking up the Christmas lights. It's like the sun came out and everyone's like, oh, because it was like dark and rainy this morning. Anyway, engagements at the bottom of the deck, which means you are leveling up here with someone. So there's an upgrade in a relationship. Those of you that are my members, the link is down below. I am going to, we deep dive in this. And then we also go into how your person feels about you, their intentions towards you, and the actions that they will take towards you. Let's see what the Wisdom House and Night has to say for Taurus. And then that will be our reading. And please leave me your comments down below. I love my audience. I just want to know any recommendations. If you want to change up or something different, let me know. Taurus, please. Taurus, please. Oh, High Priestess of Earth. This is so you. Okay. You know what this card is telling me, which I absolutely love? It's telling me, guys, that it's time to come home. It's time to recenter yourself. It's time to rebalance. You are nurturing. You are loving. You are kind. You are caring. You are Earth. You are the High Priestess of Earth. Don't forget what you're made of. That stuff that makes you tick, makes you so strong, like how I said you're the Empress, that's you. You got to come back into your element. You got to come back home. You got to harness that energy from the High Priestess of Earth. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what your cards are saying. When you choose the symbol of the High Priestess of Earth, the Goddess of Night, as I am nudging you to take care of your health and your beauty and your body, your inner mind also. That's just me, but yes, adding that. The High Priestess of Earth symbolizes all things in the physical world, your body, the body of Earth, and the things that surround yourself with. Now's the time to eat well, get rest, connect to the power of Earth by walking barefoot. Be mindful, knowing you are a child of flesh and bone and have come alive through the blending of earth magic and your spirit. If your question is about a situation with a friend or a love interest, know that the High Priestess of Earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek to understand about this relationship. Perhaps a first kiss, some shared activity, or another insightful situation between the two of you will give you more insight into your question. Stay grounded, wait, and see. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next one.